And hello everybody, and welcome back to another session of Dungeons and Dragons, where we last left off. Our party had just started a little bit of an investigation of some missing items in Seer Koenig, following a trail leading them northwest, where a group of footprints change into a set of ogre prints and sled tracks.
Why is there an ogre all the way up here? Shouldn't they all be there?
I'ma kill him. I'ma find this ogre and I'ma kill it.
Alright. So, I'm going to assume that you guys are going to follow those tracks, correct?
Follow that trail!
Yeah, I think that was the plan we had at the end of the last session, was to just follow the tracks.
Alright.
Trail that we blaze! That trail that we blaze!
And let
I would like to say that the longer we're on this dog sled, the more nervous I'm getting.
Alright, and join me, fellows, in the new map.
The new map!
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And let me pull up. Thank you for the button, Daily.
Press my button. Press it.
Okay. Real quick,
You all should smash that follow button.
lower down the music
Follow,
a little bit.
maybe subscribe if you got the money. We're not pressuring you. I mean,
Or-
I'm pressuring you.
You can go about...
It costs you nothing, though. And you get
Oh.
notified.
Though, if you do want to interact with a D&D campaign, you can use the command help or hurt to get access to the throne, to be able to go about and donate to do things to help or hurt the party.
Wait, what?
Fuck us up, Sam.
Yes,
Yeah,
Still a
fuck us up,
thing?
Sam.
it's still a thing.
I don't
We
remember
just don't
the
get-
last
we
campaign.
It came up in the last campaign.
Once.
It came up twice, actually.
Oh.
Alright.
In a critical moment, we got health potions.
Yeah. Alright. And after about an hour or two traveling, following this set of sleds, you get on the way to Kelvin's Carnig, or however it's pronounced.
Kelvin,
Karen.
I got you. I can pronounce all this. I know how to pronounce these weird names.
You guys, as you approach, you see a blocky stronghold bereft of warm or charmed juts on the hillside of a rough crescent shape. The only part of its construction is visible. The rest is buried in the stone. A large double door of stone serves as the main entrance. The terrain is leading in a gentle upward slope, plain coating in fresh snow. A stream that would flow out of the barred culvert northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway is frozen. And two other barred openings you can see along the stronghold's northern walls. Anyone positioned behind these anyone positioned behind those bars would have an unobstructed view of the hillside. Closer to you, separated from the rest of the stronghold, is a snow-covered bunker perforated with arrow slits.
Cool. Are we within 1,000 feet of this castle?
Yes.
Okay. Can I...
Wait, can we see the castle from where we're looking at? Because I'm not seeing nothing.
I mean, I can't see it on the map, but whatever.
Hey, let me... I don't know if this is actually gonna work for you guys or not, but we'll science something real quick. Did that actually do anything?
There's
I
a
see
wall.
the edges of something.
Okay.
There's like a wall right here.
Let me position this slightly different and see if that helps illuminate things a little bit better.
Let us shed a little light on the situation.
So yeah, you guys just can't see it because the bunker that is here is just blocking your line of sight.
Shown up over here where the sled tracks are.
Yeah, that probably makes more sense.
Okay, I see the castle walls. Someone could definitely see us at this point. Within 1,000 feet of the castle. It's not a guarantee we're within 1,000 feet of any objects we're looking for, and I kind of want to save my second level spell slots, so...
Yes, because your concentration would have ended at this point because
Oh,
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a couple hours.
Ivana, is the music still drowning people out? Because I did lower it, but I can lower it more.
Yeah, Ivana. Can you hear us, Ivana? Can you hear me now?
Please don't.
Please don't what? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything.
You.
Just gonna pop the chat out real quick so I have it, so I can read anything that anyone says to me.
Also, one thing I would like to note is with the bunker that is here, you can tell that it stands about 15 feet, and its rough edges indicate that it was cut from a single piece of stone.
Ooh, cool.
You can't hear the peeps, Ivana?
You can't hear us?
Oh,
Do I need to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, Ivana?
Ivana.
Let's not.
Ivana. Ivana, I want to lick your ears.
Oh, gross! No, that's just gross. Don't subject the poor woman to that.
Hey, you don't know what
I thought it
Ivana
would
like.
be-
Or I apologize
I
for
would be-
that.
X is barely audible. Alright, I'm going to...
And I'm
This
a
is-
loud person.
stream is going to go silent for a moment.
Is
This typically fixes it.
Just because I don't have a gender doesn't mean I'm not a person.
Oh, it wasn't that I said you weren't a person.
Alright, how do they sound now, Ivana?
I want to lick your ears, Ivana.
And that's why I said you're not a person.
There we go. You know what? That's fair. I'll accept that. Hey, Ivana can hear me better.
Okay.
Oh, guys,
Much
I just came up. I just had the worst realization in the world.
And
I
that would
laughed
be...
I laughed like my mother.
Okay. I do need to quickly do one more thing for the sake of the thing, because I had to reset some things, so give me just a moment to fix.
Standardized audio sample to demonstrate voice stability.
You did go potty. Now it's time for you to be in bed.
Dad, tell Henry to go to bed.
Did he come across audio?
Hey, this is
No.
coming
No,
across.
but you
This is coming across in audio. The
You
audio.
came across.
Henry
That's
didn't,
why I was
but
telling.
you did.
That's why I was telling Chad to tell him to go to bed because you mentioned him going to bed. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, chat. You already had your potty break. Now go to sleep. It's time for bedtime story.
Oh, it was so cute today. He played Minecraft on the computer.
Ivana's being
Aw.
hot, sexy right now. Oh,
He kept-
Ivana, you tease.
Oh, now I have to look at Twitch.
You don't really
Promise,
have to.
promise.
Oh.
Ivana's the best. Freaking love my father.
You can DM me later, Ivana. I know what you like.
Your eyelids That's just gross.
Look, don't knock it till you try it.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And no, he kept trying to get onto multiplayer, and I was like, should I bother them? They're probably at work. He quite enjoys Minecraft, which is fun.
Minecraft is fantastic.
Okay.
It's an
I've-
anyone's game.
I
Like, it
fixed the
doesn't matter
thing.
what age you are. You are old enough and young enough to play Minecraft. Always. Forever.
All right. Technical issues aside.
Vana sent me a Twitch clip.
All right. So, you guys are at the base of the hill here. You see the main doors to the northwest and a small bunker directly north of you.
Alrighty, team. Bunker or castle?
The bunker has doors, you said, right?
There is the main door here and a frozen water entrance here.
But there's no entrance to this facility over here.
Not that you can see.
But if there was someone in there, they would notice us by
Alright,
now.
give it to me out with the cats.
Let me take a quick measurement. You guys are more than 60 feet away, so I would say at the moment you are still hidden. You can see the structure because the structure is big. You cannot be seen because you are tiny.
Does it
And
have
we
any
can't really
windows?
see.
There are arrow
It has
slits
the
in this.
Slits, yeah, and the observation. So they
Is
would
there-
be able to see us if we get close to it.
Is there any lights coming from those?
I would say yes.
Alright.
And it's getting darker too.
Do we want to wait for full dark? That would give us more cover.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it'll
also,
get dark in
question
like
of
10
being
minutes.
seen.
It's been light for like the last 4 hours, so it should be getting dark anyways.
So if I remember
Still,
correctly,
like, what
you
about us being able to see?
Well,
Oh, and you would have to
Because if we
dismiss
light a
the.
light to see, we will be seen. But if we don't, we won't be able to see very well in full dark.
Does any one of us have
Sebastian,
light?
pretty sure it's just Sebastian.
Sebastian's the only one with dark vision, and he doesn't have a mouth.
What about the dogs? How well can the dogs see in the dark?
They probably have dark vision. They're wolves, right? They're like sled dogs. Sled dogs have good night vision.
I don't think they're wolf stat blocks. I don't believe wolves get dark vision.
Okay, good to know.
No, but I would say you would know that they do have a very good hearing and smell.
So at the very least, they can keep us from getting ambushed. But there's lights on in the bunker. Do we see any lights coming from the castle?
You see some lights from up here, but they are very faint just because it is a distance away. You can see a little bit of a flicker there.
Okay, something's going on because there's lights in multiple places, which means this is kind of an organized group. That's ominous. I mean, Ellie, how big across did you say this bunker is? Estimated on the inside?
It is 30 feet by 15 feet tall.
Okay, so if I put a fireball on the inside, it'd get everything inside.
Yes.
Let me just check what the range is on fireball.
Well, remember, you need to be able to see the location.
I just have to be able to see inside, see the light, and I can put it in that light area. I could literally cast it on the part of the ceiling I can see through the window. Fireball, why are you not popping up? Why can't I read you? Who did this? Which one of you people did this? Okay.
Range is 150 feet.
Are we within 150 feet?
You're at about 80.
Because I'm not
Okay.
smart, how often can sorcerers change out our spells? It's with like every level, right?
I don't think sorcerers can change out their spells.
No,
It's
because
just
sorcerers is
everyone's.
innate magic. Yeah,
So
exactly.
sorcerers and warlocks can change their spells out when they level up, but only so many of them.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like capped at 2 or something.
Okay, I just asked because there is a second level spell that if I had computed that this was something that we would be dealing with, that none of us have dark vision, that I could have grabbed.
Yeah.
Well, think about it for the next time.
Whenever you gain a level, you can choose one sorcerer spells you know and replace it from another from the list. So
Okay.
Good to know.
So I can do it at
when you level up.
my level.
Yeah, at
Okay,
7th level.
That's fine.
Okay. So, do we want to surprise attack fireball the inside of that building?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it is an
Without
option.
knowing what we're up against, and also without knowing whether they're actually hostile or if even maybe they could be friendly, we actually don't know if people in the bunker are even involved in the heist. It could be whoever's involved in the heist just hid out here. So it's like I'd like to get more information before we make any hasty decisions.
I'm just worried about tripping an alarm before we get to the castle, but I honestly, to get through those doors, we're going to trip an alarm anyways, so we may as well take care of the bunker, right?
And at least we can get an idea of what we might be up against.
Yeah, and we see no entrances to the bunker from here, but there might be one on the back, but it also may only get access from underground, too, which is a possibility that I'm worried about.
Weird question, but okay, how far away are we from any other towns?
From any other towns?
Or any other
Well,
settlements?
we're at least a 2-hour drive, a 2-hour dog sled from one town.
You're about 2 hours from Seer Koenig, which is the closest town to you.
How are you guys at like acting?
Darling, I don't act.
Well, what if on our trip to somewhere, I don't know where, one of our dogs is injured and we've run out of supplies to last us through the night. So we could use a warm place to stay just till we can get our dog healed up. You know, it is really unfortunate that our healer is exhausted and doesn't have the energy to cast a healing spell.
I'm always exhausted.
We don't have a.
There's this one thing I always
But
wanted to
the
pull
problem with that is that our dog isn't actually hurt. So we would have to hurt the dog to sell the ruse, and I don't want to hurt these dogs. They're good dogs.
Or
anyone ever heard of Get Help?
What's
I'm pretty
Get Help?
good at illusion magic.
Ooh.
Does
So
that?
with get help, one of us is
Would
going to have to
minor
pretend like
illusion
we
do
are
that?
gravely injured, and the other two are going to have to act really panicked as we bring the gravely injured person in for healing, and then when they're caught off guard, that's when we make our move.
At the very least, we're gonna have to approach the bunker anyways. And if they just decide to attack outright, that could be a problem.
Not to come across as sexist, but we're just 3 women traveling.
3 ladies traveling on our own. We lost the person, our guide got lost out here.
Our man.
We'll have to hide the big axe, but yeah, and possibly the croc.
I don't have to hide my sword though, do I? I like my sword.
I don't think you'd have to hide your sword, but
No, not the sword, but definitely the big axe.
we can leave it in the dog sled.
Hallie, would minor illusion work for that? Like, because I can cast an image. Would I be able to? It wouldn't create sound, but could I layer a minor illusion over one of the dogs to make them look limp?
I would say that it would then require just a performance check of the dog. Because again, and that's
we could just tell the dog, "Hey, buddy, I need you to limp."
Or we could have Sebastian convince it to limp.
Because like a minor illusion, yes, you could make it look bloodstained, but if the dog is working perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right, Sebastian.
Or
kneel down in front
one
of
of us could be injured.
We could injure Sebastian. He'd be okay with that, right, Sebastian?
Because what is performance based off of? That's based off of charisma, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what stat block you're using, but a massive stat block, their charisma is a -2.
I'm not charismatic. Sebastian can't talk.
I mean, I'm charismatic.
I mean, I could pretend to be a ginger.
I'm probably the most charismatic person in this group, actually.
Yeah.
You think you
But
are?
we could actually injure Sebastian. That was not a joke. We could actually injure him. He'll be fine.
Boy. He's such a good boy. I can't heal him.
That is true. We can't really heal him.
Well, wait.
Willing to sacrifice
could mending heal him?
Mending doesn't. Mending does not work on magical items.
And he's a magical construct.
And mending don't work on constructs?
Mending doesn't work on magical items.
Helly, would I know of a way? Would I know of a way to heal Sebastian or repair Sebastian after like breaking his leg or something? I can make an Arcana check if you want, but
yeah,
I'm not sure what would do that.
That's what I'm trying to think here. And
apparently Ivana's Sebastian gave us a funny look because we kept saying Sebastian.
I mean, we could always just injure one of us too.
We could break the paladin's leg. Sebastian could do it.
Or maybe arm.
I agree to this plan.
Or an arm. What do you think, Nessa?
Nessa, think about it. If you were injured, then Celeste would have to nurse you to health.
You get a very cold, squinted stare from Celeste.
If looks could kill.
Yeah, if looks could kill, you would die on the spot.
My ankle is sprained.
You could, I mean, you could pretend, or we could actually sprain it.
Prefer not to actually sprain my ankle.
You're the healer. At the very least, if we injure you, you can heal yourself.
At the very least, we also
I
have
know.
healing potions. It's not like you're going to be injured for long. That was weird. I don't know what happened to the accent.
That was honestly, this is getting a little bit of a dark conversation. I feel like we're straying into some very dark thoughts. Maybe we shouldn't go this route and just have her pretend.
I'm just
Maybe
gonna
we might be right.
pretend my ankle is sprained, okay?
Okay, one moment. Let me get
Steve,
something to
keep
wrap it up.
on the good track. On the good track. I can limp. I'm good at limping.
How's your
Thanks.
performance?
Pretty dang good with performance.
Well, what we could do is we could stick a rock in the bottom of your boot and then wrap up your ankle like you sprained it. Then you're gonna limp anyways.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay, my performance isn't the best, but it's also not that bad.
Would you feel more comfortable with me doing it?
I think it's gonna make more sense for one of us smaller ones to do it, and Celeste can't act.
I asked
safe
that
for
because
life,
I have a +4 to performance.
I mean, it's only one more than mine.
Okay. That's not a massive difference then.
Yeah,
If it
rock,
was
paper,
like
scissors, maybe? What's the equivalent in Dungeons and Dragons? Stone, sword, parchment?
Boulder parchment shears.
Boulder, parchment, cheaters. Is there a way to do rock, paper, scissors in this? Or would it
Yeah,
be
just
a roll off?
roll a d4 and whoever wins wins.
Alright. Yeah, 2.
I have 2. Alright, roll again.
Roll again.
I got a 1.
I got a 4.
Alright, it's you.
Alright! Let me roll my performance check here. Are we rolling it now, or are we wait until we get there?
I think that we should start with trying to make you look more injured to help you out.
Alright.
Yeah, let's put a rock in your
Okay.
shoe.
I'm gonna help. I would like to like.
I have to put a rock in my shoe.
Okay, Nessa,
It'll
take your
force you
grief
to
off.
limp.
Took your grieve off. Pull off your boot. We're gonna stick a rock in it, and then wrap you up.
Alright.
Would I have like? Oh, I'll grab a splint and some bandages from my healer kit, Helly, and wrap that up. Wrap her like ankle and shin up. Would that use the healer's kit up?
I would say that would use up some supplies for it.
How many charges does it have?
1.
Okay, then it would technically use 1 charge, but
10.
since we're not actually using it to heal her, we could put it back in the box when we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So unless you guys forget to recollect the stuff, it was going to use a charge.
So
Okay.
I'm going to mark it as using a charge,
Yep.
and if we remember,
And
what
I'm
the-
going to look for a particularly sharp-looking rock that could fit in. That would just is small and kind of sharp and painful. Not enough to actually hurt Nessa's in her shoe, but enough to be painful and make it so she limps.
We're putting a fucking D4 in my boot.
Yes.
we are putting a D4 in your boot.
So I'm just gonna make that perception check real quick.
Anyway, this is not one of the
Or
stabby boys.
investigation. Investigation or perception, Helly? Which one do you want me to use?
Make it investigation because you're looking for something.
18.
All right. It wasn't 18. You find a handful. With some digging through the snow, you find some rocks that'll suit your purpose.
I hold up a small piece of jagged obsidian. I'm like, this'll do. All right, Nessa, take your boot off.
Fine. Nessa pops the boot off.
I drop it into the bottom of her boot, and then we splint up her leg. And honestly, if we put it in the
my
heel of her
ankle, though,
boot,
or
even
splinting
putting
the full foot?
the ankle, we're doing an ankle splint
An
to
ankle,
keep
okay.
it from moving too much. And if you do set your foot down, it's gonna hurt. You definitely will.
Right.
I think with this, you're
I'm gonna
probably gonna
look
have
at-
half movement.
Half movement or take a d4 when you try to use 30 feet.
I'm down.
If you try to move 30 feet in a turn, rather, if this does turn into combat.
Okay.
When I suggested get help, I didn't think I was to be the one pretending to be injured.
You offered.
Clap
you
my
had-
head.
You have nothing to say. You offered.
And you won the Boulder Parchment Shears. You could have picked to be the one that wasn't injured.
Also, Ivana, that's the hope.
Smart.
Okay, so are you guys going to walk up the path?
Are we
Yeah,
walking,
we're
or are you
gonna-
taking a sled with us?
We're taking the sled with us. We're gonna ride the
Alright,
sled
put
up
it in
the
the
path
sled.
a little bit. Sebastian's the one that's been driving the sled the whole time.
Okay, so you guys are following the path here, or are you taking a different approach?
We're gonna head to the bunker because that's where the nearest light is.
Okay. So you're just going straight up to the bunker?
Yeah, kind of on our thing. So we're gonna move up like this towards the bunker. If they attack us, I'm casting fireball. I'm not scared. I'll find a way to fuck them up. I don't like that you roll dice.
I always roll dice. It's what I do.
That's so ominous. The sound of rolling dice.
It's
'Cause we can't
fine.
see the rolls.
It's fine.
Why do I feel like we're about to get into a fight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking rocking my boot.
Yep.
Also, Sebastian is getting shot with a crossbow.
Fuck.
Need to check one more thing here. Okay, that's just Sebastian's taking 10 damage with a heavy crossbow bolt to the chest.
Jesus. You know what? Helly, are we in turn order yet, or can I
I-
immediately cast Fireball through the arrow slit that came from?
Let's roll initiative, and I will let your initiative start the order.
Okay.
How's that sound?
There's no combat encounter in my currently viewed scene.
There is one now. I'm getting people added to it.
There, 12. It's not good. I'm gonna roll Sebastian's
Zero.
initiative in this.
I got
I-
a nat one.
I don't know why that double clicked.
I rolled for Sebastian. He got a 4.
Okay.
I don't know why I say Sebastian though. On
I
my
don't know.
end, my character says Sebastian.
I don't know.
Things have been things today have been a little bit broken. I don't know why. When I first was loading up all this map, every one of you guys had X's player icon for your token. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
Oh, so that's why my little thingy around the outside no longer exists.
Yes, because I had to try to fix it.
Oh.
I did what I could.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
So let
He
me.
shot an arrow at my boy. I'm now mad.
Okay, it's your initiative order. So that's 2
I'm
deck
gonna-
saves.
So it's there's 3 arrow slits in this building, right?
Give me 1 second just to get a sheet off to the other side. There are, from what you can see, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna just point. I'm gonna pull out my pen, flip it around, and very quickly scrawl a spell circle in the air, and cast fireball through the center one towards and I'm aiming essentially to the part of the ceiling I can see through the arrow slit. And that's gonna it should get everyone in the room if I can, or at the very least the 2 people that are closest to the thing. And I'm gonna just quickly click the button for that, and it is a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. So let's.
DC 15.
Okay. 1 takes full damage.
The other one takes half.
Yep.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, they're both half damage.
You have something for cantrips for half damage.
It's for cantrips. You're right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just roll the damage now.
Also, did we apply damage to Sebastian yet?
I did.
Okay.
30 damage.
Okay, so he take that. He's going to take that. Okay. And is that your turn?
I don't really have anything I can do as a bonus action. Let me check my spells, see if any of them are bonus action spells. None of these. I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Expeditious Retreat on. Let me see. How many people can I cast this on? Oh, it's only self. Never mind. That doesn't work. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. That's not a bonus action either. Fuck. Never
Nope.
mind. I'm going to cast... I could cast Dragon's Breath, but that's a 2nd level slot. I don't really want to do that. That wouldn't really help either. Yeah, no. I don't think I want to cast Dragon's Breath on daily, and I don't think I want to cast Jump on daily, so...
Wait,
I'm
what's
done.
jumping on me?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I quit.
Okay, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Alright, Falk, it is your turn.
Can we see any of them?
No.
They have cover.
They're in like 90% cover.
Yeah, it's 3/4 cover.
Ooh,
Would it be a full action to take hold of the reins and turn the dogs around?
Yes.
Or it could be a free action to instruct Sebastian to do it.
I will allow a free action to tell Sebastian.
Well, I was just thinking of the fact that Sebastian is now injured.
He's fine. He has an arrow in his shoulder, but he's fine. He's taken worse.
It's through his
Stable.
chest.
It is directly in his dead center of his chest.
He's fine. He doesn't have a heart anyways. So leave him alone.
stable
I-
would you say this building is? Like, would a concentrated earthquake bring it down?
What spell do you have that has an earthquake?
Earth tremor?
Let me look at Earth Tremor real quick, just to see what just to see what the spell does.
That's a good spell. Cause a tremor in the ground in a 10-foot radius. Dex
Hey.
save.
Hey, I would say that I stated before, this building is made out of one piece of stone.
Yeah, but it'll knock everyone to the floor, and while they're prone, they can't shoot at us.
It damages them and knocks them prone.
Shall I try it? I'd have to move up.
Well, you can also hold it until Sebastian gets us within range of it, because Sebastian's just heading towards this right now.
Oh, fair.
So I assume on Sebastian's turn, the whole party moves forward. Unless we jump off the dog sled.
Yeah, so I will hold an earth tremor until I am within 10 feet of the building, Helly.
Okay. I need to quickly check just...
Keep in mind, Earth Tremor will affect us too.
Not
And the
necessarily.
dogs. No, it's every creature other than you within a 10-foot radius.
But can you concentrate it on a specific area?
Oh,
Yeah.
it
right now-
activates
right
only
now-
on you.
Now,
No.
it causes a tremor within range, which is a range of 10 feet.
It's a ranged self 10-foot radius.
No, the
No.
spell I'm looking at is range 10 feet.
Oh, we'd have to get closer for that then, because right now
Well,
we're about...
that was already stated. Yeah, it's choose
Oh,
it.
okay.
Choose a create turn around the ground within range. Each creature other than
Okay.
you
I
must
was
do
looking
that.
at the Xanathar's Guide version of it. The Xanathar's Guide version of it said self area of 10 feet. Sorry.
Fair. I also do have careful spell.
Ooh, that's useful.
I do also have twin spell.
Twin spell Earth Tremor at 10 feet. It's not a lot of damage, but it's enough to fuck them up.
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend another. So
Okay, it doesn't target just one creature. This is an AoE spell.
It is.
Yeah.
Each.
no, but think about it. Twin spell firebolt.
Ooh.
I also have haste.
Twin spell haste might be useful. Because you could haste me and Daily or you and Daily. Daily has to be hasted in this case. Daily's like the right person to haste. The only problem is that you gain a level of exhaustion when it fails. When it stops.
Yeah.
Okay, this didn't come to Ness's mind, this came to Daly's mind. But I'm just thinking of level of exhaustion, and I'm like, well, just one night cuddling with Celesta, and Nessa will be fine. That'll get rid of all the exhaustion.
I really want to say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Daly's mind is in the gutter. Don't worry about me.
When isn't it?
Exactly. That's why I'm a gutter goose.
All right. So, Valk, do you want to do the Earth Tremor, hold your action, or are you wanting to do something else?
Yeah.
That was not a yes or no. That was a 1 or 2.
Yes, I will hold the twin spell. I'll hold the
Earth Tremor.
Earth Tremor.
Okay. Next up is Sebastian.
Sebastian is going to move us.
The wolf.
Basically,
The wolves can move 40 feet.
okay. He's gonna move us towards, but at an angle towards like this spot here, with the
So,
wolves.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he could get to about
40 feet.
about there.
Okay. Well, no, I could go another one, but right there is. I'm just trying to get us within 10 feet. Sebastian would be getting us within 10 feet of these fuckers. Because we were down here at first,
Yes.
and with a measuring tool, this is 40 feet.
Okay, so you guys could get up to here.
Yeah, he's gonna get us up. He's gonna get us up to there, just within 10 feet of the structure, like right here, basically. And he can see one of them too.
Well, I unfortunately, arrow slits in this program are not an easy task to accomplish.
Yeah, well, I can see through the arrow slit barely. It's great.
Yes.
At this distance, you can actually look through arrow slits, which is reasonable.
And Valk, it is now time for your attack, which is a dex save from the Draugr.
Oh, well, now we know what they are.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. Even though you could see one of them at this point.
Yeah, are they Draugr or Duergar?
Duergar.
Okay.
Okay, what's the DC for that?
15.
All right, hey, he takes 1d6 damage.
One damage. God
I mean, he is knocked prone.
True.
He is knocked prone, which will take half his movement to stand up, and he probably can't see us from the arrow slit he's at, anyways. So.
All right. Is that the end of Sebastian's turn?
I mean, he can't really do anything else, and he's gonna take the dodge action.
That's
he's
fair.
Gonna take the dodge action. Yeah, I decided to give him the dodge action because honestly, that's the best course of action here. It's the only way he's not gonna get fucked up by this.
Okay. Next turn in combat.
I'm probably also going to take the dodge action because I don't have anything that I'd be able to fire in there, I don't think.
Would it only take an action to take the rock out of her boot?
It would take more than that because it's wrapped up too.
It would take a full turn.
It would take a full turn to do it because you got to undo the wrapping, get your boot off, shake the rock free, and then get your shoe back on.
Do you really think we could do that in 6 seconds?
I'm being generous.
Thank you.
It would take the whole round. I would have to start at my turn and I would finish when I get back to my turn.
Well, that's still only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait, a full round is 6 seconds?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn.
Because every action happens simultaneously, technically.
Okay,
The difference between them is a split second. Each player's turn is only a split second off from each other.
It's weird.
And yeah, it's a whole the D&D.
So it would take 2 whole turns to shake the rock from my boot.
Yeah. Initiative doesn't make any sense. in D&D. Don't think about it too long.
Anyways. Yeah, the creators didn't know how fighting works.
It's fine.
It was the first time anyone ever made a TTRPG, so we'll cut him some slack.
Yeah.
Gary Gygax deserves our love.
All right. Any case, Daily, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take the dodge action because I mean, he's dead, right? The guy
One
we
of
can
them.
see.
The guy you can see. Well, there's another guy you can see back there. I can still see him standing on the hatch.
Okay. Well,
I can't see anyone beyond this guy.
Well,
This is the only guy I can see.
well, here, because for reasons, that man is opened that, crawled over to the hatch, and is crawled down.
Well, we just set off the alarms.
This is the only guy I can see, and so there's something I can do. So my best course of action would just be to take the dodge action, but if that guy is left, I don't know.
You could work.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You, as the DM, you could work on getting the stone out of your boot.
Yeah.
You know what?
Just...
Yeah, I'm now that I know that there's not a threat of things firing at us anymore, I am gonna get the stone out of my boot.
Okay. And we're all still in the cart, so in the carriage, so Sebastian can keep moving us as well while you're doing that. So you don't have to worry about it.
All right. So is that going to be your turn? Is starting to get your boot off?
Yes.
Okay. Celeste, it is your turn.
I saw him jump down that hatch barely.
Yes.
Through the thing.
To the barely being able to see it past the other body.
And you mentioned that I could see some light over in this area?
Yes.
Okay. And these doors here are made of like solid fucking stone, right?
Let me take a quick look here to see what exactly it says what they're made out of. Large double stone doors. This is dwarven construction.
I'm not gonna be able to break that down.
Shit's made to last.
If they were made of wood, I would consider fireballing them open, but I don't think a stone door would. I don't think that would do fuck all to a stone door.
It would laugh.
Yeah, it would laugh, and I don't have the knock. I specifically didn't pick the knock spell, which I probably would have been useful here, but okay. I'm also going to take the dodge action. We're all ready to dodge now that we know we're just going to get attacked.
Okay. I do need to do one thing here real quick.
And also on my turn, I'm going to say, all right, ladies, focus up. We're under attack, and we have to get through that door.
All right. And Celeste, it is... Wait, not Celeste. Why are things broken? God
actually,
damn
Helly,
it.
Can I take that back and say I will hold an attack for the next creature that attacks us that I can see?
What type of attack?
Toll the Dead.
Okay. So, holding an action for Toll of the Dead for the next time you are attacked.
No, the next time anyone in our party is attacked and I can see the attacker.
Okay.
Keep in mind that regardless whether you use the spell, I'm pretty sure it still uses your spell slot, right?
It's
a cantrip.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, I only hold cantrips unless I know I'm going to use the spell.
Yeah, same. That's why, I knew that you would get close enough for me to use Earth Tremor, so.
Okay, that's my full turn. I got nothing else.
Okay. Valk, it's your turn.
It takes a full action to pull out a new weapon, right?
If you're already holding a weapon, I would say yes. If you're just drawing out a fresh weapon, I'd say bonus action.
Am I holding a weapon? Yeah, I am. Because I'm currently
Well-
holding my staff.
You could also just drop your staff in the cart and pull a new weapon.
Yeah, I would count that as. I would count that for free. Or I would count that as the bonus action.
Alright, can I still ready an action with a bonus action?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow. And if I see anyone pass any of the arrow slits, I'm going to let loose a bolt.
Okay. I do need to remind you that arrow slits are very small on the receiving end.
I would suggest return fire is the best gambit for holding an action. So I would suggest making the trigger if someone fires on somebody in the party and you can see them.
Okay. Yeah.
That will just help because no matter what, they're probably going to have cover, but at the very least, you can fire back. Might get lucky. You never know.
Okay. Next turn. Alright, Sebastian. So we're just gonna go 40 feet?
Yeah. Sebastian's going to go 40 feet towards the door now. Because he heard our conversations and he's a very smart boy, even though he has no brain.
So that can get you to there.
Mm,
those ears. Is
let
it
me
a brain?
get.
No. Just
So this is a 40-foot sphere, so anywhere in this sphere we can move. Yeah, let's go to this position. That position that you're standing on, yeah. That'll work. Perfect. He could have the wolves take a dash action, right, Helly?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him have the wolves take a dash action to get us as close to that door as we can. I wanna get there like fast. Because we've already woken everybody up in the castle, so we might as well be ready to get to that door.
Okay.
Anyone else think it's odd?
And he is using his action to get the wolves to do dash because technically that's how it works, right?
Well, I'm functioning that his turn and the wolf's turns are shared at this point
Okay.
because
So
it's mounted on the wolves.
Okay. So yeah, if he still has an action left, he's also going to just again take the dodge action.
Well, it would either be dash or dodge.
Dash. Dash is more important here. He feels the need for speed right now.
Does anyone else think it's odd that they attacked first without question?
I mean, one
Even
of them
a
was a
guard push. They wouldn't usually attack first, would they?
not guards.
Unless
Helly,
they're evil.
did I
if
did I
they're
see
evil,
enough
they
of
would
them?
attack first.
Helly, did I see enough of them to know if that they were Duragar? Because I, as a player, know they're Duragar because you told us. But did Celeste see them well enough to know?
Let me roll a dice. I would say through the charred remains of it, you could tell it's either it's something dwarf shaped.
I'm going to put money on saying that they were Duragar, and Duragar are unnecessarily hostile.
That feels like a weird group of people then to be at your guard post.
Well, we had heard there was a possibility of Duragar in this region, and I don't think this is a regular guard post. I think there's something fishy going on here in general, so we should probably be ready to just fight everyone in this castle.
Joy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. At least I have area of effect spells.
And at the very least, there's not a rock in my boot anymore.
Yep. And I do have lightning bolt and
The
fireball
rocket's out of
both
my boat,
prepared
right?
today, so
The
Ah.
rocket's out of my boot, right? I managed to get it out, right?
I will say that right now, as it starts your turn, as you start to hear some form of horn get blown, that
God damn it.
you have your shoe off, and it is free of stone.
Put my shoe back on as quickly as effing possible right now.
You could put your shoe back on. That's indeed. That'll be it.
My shoe back.
Talia, do you have any spells that melt stone or like transmutation magic?
No, I never learned how to do any of that.
That's fair. I just really wish I knew telekinesis right about now. Or knock. Knock would do it. Not that I have that spell. Adding it to the list of spells to find.
I mean, what if we just hucked a big rock at the door?
Do you have the ability to huck a rock large enough to knock that door down?
Oh, we want to knock it down. I thought we were just like knocking.
Oh no, the knock. As this is like happening as
As she's
Sebastian
getting-
is moving us.
Well, this is happening as Nessa's getting her shoe back on, and Sebastian is now just gets up to the door.
Okay. No, Daily, Nessa, the knock spell opens a door with a very loud knock. I don't have that spell. I wish I did, but I don't.
Has anyone thought to check if it's locked?
Yeah, is it even locked?
Sebastian is going to go up and push on the doors.
Push on the door, Sebastian. You go, buddy.
Pushing the doors does nothing.
Is there anything to pull on the doors?
There are two very long and tall indents along the middle seam of the door.
He's gonna reach in. He's gonna try pushing first. When that doesn't work, he's gonna grab onto it and try to pull it open.
So he's pulling it towards you guys.
Yes.
It's still nothing. But not even a budge. Like, it would be, like, it's trying to open and it's locked. It's just no give.
Well, the good news is we can't get the door open. The bad news is we can't get the door open.
Is there any other good or bad news?
Not exactly. I don't really have anything that could open this door. Unless you guys have a spell that opens doors.
You know what? I'm gonna roll something for Sebastian real quick.
Oh, that's
Visible-
ominous.
Is there a visible lock?
There is. You know what? Roll me investigation.
Can I get in on that too?
I mean, you can.
I'm just gonna do perception to see what else I see around here that has to do with the door and the people. I see nothing. I'm too focused on the fact that we're talking
It's
about
just
spells.
20 because I have +0 to investigation, but I did get an at 20.
So, Daly and Sebastian see the same thing, that there are what look to be scratch marks near the edges of the door where it meets the wall.
So it slides. Sebastian would, after looking at that, go, okay, there's 3 options for a door. I already tried options 1 and 2, so let's try option 3, and he's going to try option 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what
Can I
that
give you
roll
the
was.
help option for that?
What was that?
Can I? Oh, yeah.
Can I try to help him slide the door open?
Yeah. We'll let him roll again. And this will essentially be advantage. Well, you can't double advantage.
But can I do my own strength check
You-
to help pull the door?
You could try
What
your
is
own.
it?
He got an 11.
It's better than nothing. And a 14 from Nessa.
With the 14, I'm assuming that the Sebastian is about here, and Nessa's on this door. And Nessa starts getting her door open, and it starts getting her door open. Boom! Let there be door.
Okay.
And you see,
Let there be door.
you see a drawbridge that is just starting to rise up.
Okay. I am going to cast
Run,
Expedition.
run, run.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay. Well, give me. I'm gonna quickly do a quick intermission here, just because I have a doggo who is desperately requesting to go outside.
Okay.
So we're gonna go on a quick BRB for
Hello.
5 minutes or so. So we'll be back in just a minute. Go stretch, go get some water, and we will see you all in just a few.
Prepare yourselves.
And we are back. And as we were ending, we have Sebastian and Nessa up at the half-opened door.
Oh, hey. I just realized my health points are not exactly centered on the screen.
Yeah, it's doing weird things.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard.
But I am.
There. Things have been acting weird today.
I can see the goats! I found the goats, guys!
Okay, so
I found the goats.
as part of this turn, starting with starting with Dale, you see that this drawbridge is getting raised at your feet. What are you gonna do?
Is the door going to start closing again if I let go of it?
Do you want to find out?
Well, does she have resistance? She would be able to. She has resistance against her.
She's
Than it, like when she just.
Anything pushing back on her.
There's nothing pushing back. Okay. We need to go. We need to run. Can we jump the dog sled?
We can't get this
Dude,
open
does
fast
anyone-
enough.
Is that gonna be
We're
open
gonna have to
enough?
go in on
Okay,
our own. Leave the dogs out here. They'll be fine. The
Leave the
dogs are
dogs out
tough, and
here.
they have
Let's
food
go.
in the cauldron. So.
What would it
Nessa,
take
go.
for me to pick up Sebastian underneath my arm and start running towards the end of the drawbridge?
Sebastian's your size. He's a little bit shorter than you, but he's your size. He's like an inch shorter than you.
I thought he was the small little man's.
He's like 4 foot.
Oh, you're right. But he's not a small
so
creature.
he's
He's
a
a medium
small little
creature. Never
man.
mind.
He's
He is
still
a small
little
little man.
man's compared.
I forgot he was a little man's.
He's a full foot shorter than me.
Look, if anyone's gonna carry him, Talia could easily pick him up and run through this.
Hey,
And remember, and Talia's right there too, next to the door, trying to help him
True.
open it.
I was just trying to flavor text you, okay? Running through.
You can do
grabbing
it. Go
Sebastian,
for it.
Running through the door.
I mean, who's to say that he couldn't just make the jump himself?
He's fine. Let's go before we lose any more time. Let's go. This is urgent situation.
Let's go. We're just going. We're running. We're just going. I'm grabbing Sebastian by the hand, and we're going.
Okay, because this is a very small jump, you don't need to make a check for this. Okay, Sebastian and Nessa have made it through. Celeste, you've cast an expeditious retreat on yourself.
I still have a bonus action, so I'm gonna use that to dash, and I'm gonna fucking boost through this fucking doorway.
Technically, you don't, but it gives you the option to use dash for free. Or
As a bonus action.
it gives you the option to use it as now and at the end of each one of your turns while you have concentration.
Yeah. So I'm using it, and I'm dashing through this door. Like, Celesta, you see me really quickly whip a single sigil in the air, tap it with my hand. Is this it's a verbal component. Tap it with my hand and say, Fusa. And I'm just going to burst into a full sprint faster than you've ever seen anyone like me run, right through the door.
All right.
And when I get to this point, I'm going to see the motherfucker over there. And I'm going to see whatever the fuck that thing is, and I'm going to run this direction to this corner.
This guy here, this guy up here, he is in a cage.
Do not care. He scares me.
I'm just letting you know that he is currently caged.
Thank you.
Because it's different seeing him here and seeing him in a cage.
That's true.
Just saying.
Measure. Okay, I'm still within combat distance of this motherfucker when I see him. I mean, I see him. I know he's there.
Okay, and
I'm
Thalia,
just making sure I can still hit him.
what are you going to do as this drawbridge is getting raised up?
I am going to, run through, jump onto the drawbridge.
Ba-da-da!
And who is this fucker over here?
That's a Duragar. He's currently pulling the winch that's lifting the drawbridge.
Get him.
Which when he sees all four of you guys jump in, he goes, "Fuck!"
I say, there's no way I could shoot a bolt through the winch, is there?
I mean, he's pretty in the open.
You could just shoot him. He did drop the winch just now.
Well, no, he's in the action. They're still trying to pull it up as you guys all come through. He's like, "Oh fuck!" Still holding on to it, but he's not. He's behind 2 stone chains. They're not. He doesn't have a whole lot of cover.
I just shoot him
Yeah.
with my crossbow.
No, you can't. I'm sorry. It's not allowed.
And you're within short range, so you just get to hit it. You just get to roll to hit it. You don't have any disadvantage either for range. 20, 30, 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
The light crossbow should not be doing a.
That should not be a D20 of damage. That's a bit absurd.
Oh, I hit the attack roll again. I'm sorry.
Yep.
There we go. That
Okay. Yep. That's
16 damage.
so that's 2 damage. And I just gotta quickly double check with this guy just to see if Mans has anything. No. Okay. He's just gonna take that damage. Yeah, I had to check.
Thank you for softening him up for us. That will actually make my next attack better.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that would be the end of my turn.
All right. It is now his turn. He's gonna go, fuck, run over to here, and he's gonna spend his turn really opening this cage.
God damn it.
I hate that we can't see his rolls.
Big boy not happy.
Oh no. Is he out?
His door is open. He has been added to the initiative.
Shit.
No.
It is Sebastian's turn.
Sebastian, seeing this and realizing he doesn't have a ranged weapon, makes a mental check to pester me for getting him a ranged weapon. And is going to... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's see. He could make it over there, but he does not want to be where that ogre is. So, yeah, I'm just gonna move him so that he's directly between me and them, but he's basically abandoning the rest of them because he's like, nope, I'm gonna be the guy in between them.
Also, as a note, this ogre looks a bit zombified.
God damn it, zombie ogres.
I feel that that's not really much of a lie because you can look at the sumbitch.
Yeah, I wish we had, having a cleric would be useful now, but I'm glad I'm a wizard. And then Sebastian is going to prepare his attack for when something gets within melee range that is hostile.
Okay.
And he's just going to, whatever it is, and he's going to swing with the staff he has. So that's his turn.
Okay. Next up. All right, Nessa, it's your turn.
Oh God, I don't know what to do.
You have choice paralysis.
That big guy's
I
gonna
could
be
go
a
after the
problem.
Draugr, but the Draugr,
Duragar.
I could go after the Duragar, but then I'm going to be within attacking range of the ogre. I don't know if I can take on an ogre on my own. But my best chance is to swing my sword at something.
And the big thing could take a lot of radiant damage. And it is a zombie. We don't know if that does anything, but we know it's radiant damage, and that's an undead.
It is a zombie. It is a zombie. I've got spell slots.
Classic.
That is within the distance I can move.
Where is the door on this cage, Helly? Just so I know.
I would say the door is here.
You could block the door. You could block him in.
I could block the door. Right. But I would be within range of
The Duragar.
I probably should attack the Duragar first. Which it is a fiend creature, so it does also radiant
It is
damage,
not
right?
a fiend. It is
It
not
is
a
not
fiend.
What did I think it was fiend?
No, it's from
Is
the
it undead?
Underdark. It could be undead. We don't know that.
It could still live. I mean, if it's something from the Underdark, surely radiant damage is gonna do something. All right. I'm moving over here to block the door, and I am swinging at this guy.
On the Duragar?
Yep, alright. My sword. I'm gonna attack. I think it's just a normal roll, right? Alright.
10 does not hit.
Alright, doing my second attack.
That does hit.
22. That does hit.
Alright. So we're gonna roll the normal damage there. And that's the slashing damage specifically, which it's already adding the +2. And now let's go ahead and do the gotta use this first level spell slot. And Divine Smite. And damage.
First level spell slot, so 2d8.
Okay.
I mean, 10 damage in a single hit is not that bad.
It was 12, but yes. Good job.
Wait. No, it's 6 plus 4.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was counting the damage that Talia did.
10.
Look, I was counting how much health damage he took. Sorry. He's taken a total of 12 damage. Which is like twice as much as the guy that took my fireball took, so.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. That is the most I can do.
Okay.
The only other thing would be a bonus action, and I really don't want to waste another spell slot because I'm going to need to throw all of my Divine Smite at this ogre bastard.
Well, speaking of ogre bastard.
God damn it.
Of course.
Here he comes to fuck us up.
Why is that not... Okay, let's try it this way if you want to be that guy. There we go. Doing weird things. And... that's a dirty 20. Daily, does that hit?
Daily.
Repeat the number one more time.
A dirty 20.
Beats it.
This ogre's gonna fuck you up.
That's going to be... For whatever reason, it's not giving me the option to roll the damage, so let's just do it manually. That's 20 damage. I don't know why you moved.
I was here. What the fuck
No.
did I move?
Maybe it moved you to the adjacent to it for the attack because
Yeah.
diagonals are weird. And
Yeah,
it,
it's not really in that space. It's technically right next to you, but
it's technically
the grid's
like
weird.
here, but it tile spaces.
Yeah, the
So you
grid's
said
weird.
20 damage?
20 damage.
Hmm.
That's gotta hurt.
I mean, I'm not at half health yet.
You know what? You've learned a lot.
Good news for you guys. That's its turn.
Oh, that's not bad.
I can't do shit.
It does not have multi-attack.
Good.
I can't do shit.
Whew, that's better. That's less nervousness.
It's
Let me use one attack to kick the Durgar and knock him prone, and then the other attack to attack the ogre.
I mean, you
That's
could.
for a friend.
I mean, that
I
would
mean,
be
it's-
2 attack actions.
It's a special shove attack, so technically, yeah, I think that's right.
Kick him prone
Uh,
and slash at the ogre.
for the shove, you wouldn't get. I don't think you would get your weapon proficiencies with it though. I think it would be a grapple check at that point, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's technically an athletics check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
I would be
only
kind of
have-
bad with it. I would literally just
I
be
think
like holding
to-
onto my sword and my shield, lifting a foot and kicking him.
Yeah, it's
I think
it's
to
a
get
contested
proficiency at the
athletics.
shove, it would have there's a
Yeah. It would be a contested check to see if you would actually fall. If you wish to knock it prone. But it is X's turn.
Yeah, it's a contested athletics, but it's my turn, and I'm trying to think if I want to blow my another 3rd level spell slot. It is an ogre. It's probably the biggest thing we're gonna fight in here. Yeah, fuck it, fireball.
There are. But what about the
Wait, you're
goats?
casting fireball? You're
It's a
casting
3rd level spell. Don't worry about it. So yeah, I'm gonna cast fireball right here so it doesn't get Sebastian.
You're gonna cook the poor goats. We were supposed to rescue the goats.
That's
That's
40
not the
foot.
radius. That's not the radius. The spell gave me a radius and it was let me get it again. It didn't I misclicked, so the radius I was getting
20
is 20
foot.
foot because it's a 20-foot radius. It's 40 feet across. It says in the spell.
Oh, yeah, it
it's
is
a
20.
20-foot
It
radius.
is a 20-foot
It
radius.
is 20 foot.
Yeah, we checked this before, and last time I also was like, that can't be right. That is
Yeah.
like a nuclear
Oh, I'm
weapon
standing
right there.
here.
There you go. So yeah, I'm going to flip out my pen, draw a fireball circle again, use the magic words, and fire it. And I'm going to exclude Daly and the 2 goats from the fireball.
Oh, we should protect
And
the
Daly, you watch me do this. You kind of like look over your shoulder, watch me do this,
goats.
and then
Wait,
a single small mote rushes right forwards and lands directly next to you.
Okay, and roll for your damage.
Goody. I get to push a button. 24
This is the
damage.
first time you've cast fireball onto friendly, right?
It's no, I cast fireball on you, but you were unconscious by then, so you didn't see this.
Oh.
This is the first
I
time
didn't see that,
Nessa
but
is
this
actually.
Is the first time Nessa having it. Okay.
All right.
A warm breeze washes over Nessa, and she's sitting there like, why am I not burning? Why
You're
am I
completely-
not burning?
Why am I not
completely
dead?
untouched. You're completely untouched, but your hair is like a little bit warmed up and like dried off. It's just very
It was wet
nice.
before?
Well, I imagine we're riding through the snow. I imagine I am soaking wet right
Oh,
now.
okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Bonus action. I could dash as a bonus action, but I don't. Can I get around this corner without moving into melee range of the Durgar?
I'll allow it.
Considering, thinking, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay put where I am and let Sebastian be between me and the problem.
That's fair. All right. Next up is Thalia.
How damaged does our friend here look?
He's bleeding pretty bad.
He's got to have like 2 health or something at this point. He's like he looks like he just got slashed and then fireballed. He does not have a beard on one side of his face.
He doesn't have half of his face.
It's just a burned mess now. Charcoal.
I am going. How close is the Durgar to him?
To who?
Okay.
The ogre. He's within 5 feet of the ogre.
Yeah, that's close enough to be a nearby enemy. I'm going to cast. Where's my spell list? There's my spell list. I'm going to cast Firebolt on the ogre.
Okay. Fireball Iron is an attack roll. That hits.
That's a nat 20. Wait,
No,
it's not.
No,
It's a 17.
24. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 30, 24. It's alright.
All good.
You're good.
I don't know how to count. Alright, so that's 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to twin spell it.
Okay.
And
Roll the hit
it's a
again.
Point. And twin spell, it can't be the same creature. Yeah.
Twin. Yeah.
The spells target a second creature in the range with the same spell. So this is to hit the Duragard.
I don't see where it says it can't hit another creature.
It just says target a second creature, so by the wording, it can't target the same creature twice.
You can use a number of sorcery points equal to the twin spell's level to target a second creature in range within the same spell. 1 sorcery point if the spell is a cantrip.
All right. Well, roll to hit the Duragar. That hits.
I'm like getting good rolls.
Put him down. Damn. Bury that fucker. 11 points.
I love the idea that my forest-minded character is just really good at fire spells for some reason.
Actually, it makes a lot of sense because if you controlled burn a forest, it doesn't have big forest fires like this, and if you burn it in a wet season, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that would be my turn.
All right. Next up is Sebastian.
Sebastian, seeing this, realizing that's a cage, is going to run up to the side of the cage here and is going to stab through the cage at the ogre.
Did it never leave its cage?
It's stuck in the cage still.
It was blocked in by Nessa.
Yeah, so he's going to make his 2 attacks on this thing. Do you want this at disadvantage, or would it just be reasonable to be 2 attacks?
They just make it 2 attacks.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my strength here.
He's got that pickaxe still.
No, yeah, he's just jabbing it with the staff, like trying to break its ribs. I'm gonna have him make 2 strength saving throws for this because that's the same modifier as an attack, and I don't have an attack on his sheet. A 7 and a 6.
Those both miss.
I imagine they hit, but not hard enough to do any damage. Like I'm just poking him with a stick right now.
Poking the bear in the cage.
Considering our
Sebastian
staff
literally-
damage doesn't come from stabbing, it comes from slashing.
Yeah, he forgot there's not a spear point on the end of this. But
All
yeah,
right.
and that's his whole turn. He can't really do anything, and I imagine it can't attack him outside of the cage, so he's probably fine.
Now that you've said that.
Hey, that's a Helly decision, not me.
And
Yes, but
Speaking-
Kelly's a sadistic dungeon master.
no, that's the one who shall not be named.
Fair.
He swings a Morning Star, so he's not going to be able to hit through that bar.
Good.
Fair, Kelly. I apologize.
If he had a sword or a spear, I would think otherwise. But speaking of his is a swinging weapon, he can't really.
Yeah.
All right. Look who's back. Back again.
Back again.
Tell a friend.
Oh, as a free action, when the Durgar dies, I'm gonna just shout to Nessa, "Close the fucking door!"
Hey,
I'm still on the gate, so I have to get off the gate first.
hey, wait, does a dirty 20 hit?
Why do you ask that a
You
second
already
time?
know
Actually,
this.
Actually, it's a 22, because I forgot to add a number to it. So let's roll some funny math.
Regardless, fuck you.
That's 9 damage, and you get shot in the back by a crossbow bolt.
God damn.
Wasn't me.
How much damage you say again?
9 damage.
There we go. I was like, I'm not doing math. I'm making the system do math for me.
Yep. And, because this guy can do that as a bonus action...
Fuck you!
No, it's not anything to you. He just got big.
God fucking damn it!
How smart are these things?
Hey, make an insight check when it gets to your turn.
Okay.
All right, Daly, it's your turn.
I'm closing the door! I'm closing the door and I'm locking it. Does it take much effort to do that?
I'm gonna say that it's going to try to fight you on that, so that's gonna be a contested. It's gonna be a contested check.
Fuck. Okay, what am I doing? What check am I doing?
Probably athletics. You're trying.
Athletics? Alright.
You're trying to push its door while it's trying to push the door open. Hey, you got the door closed.
Fucking lock
Beautiful, I'm locking it. Locking
Just
it.
latching it, not putting the padlock on, but putting the latch shut at the very least.
But yeah.
I was like, you don't got the key, but you can at least latch it.
Helly, you don't
I'll
need the
latch it.
key to lock it.
You don't know what kind of door that is. You don't know what kind of lock that is.
That's fair.
Damn, that only works for myself.
Yep.
All
Don't
right.
you just love it when a spell says self?
Is that your turn?
Well, it's a sorcery point.
I mean, that was my action, right?
Yeah.
I've got as a bonus action and movement left. Oh wait, movement. I'm trying to think of where I could go that would put me in cover where it would make it more difficult for him to shoot me.
Right behind that pillar.
The,
Oh,
the,
this pillar. Yep, I got this pillar right here. This one?
Or the wall over there.
Well, remember that this is not a pillar. This is where the chain was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Is that?
That was
Oh,
the
it's like one of
drawbridge
those-
chain.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's like one of those. I'm
I'm
imagining
moving
it's
here.
like those ship anchor raising things.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm moving over here. I'm moving over here.
Because you were having issues moving yourself, apparently.
She's
Oh,
now
no,
in
no,
the wall.
I was hitting the wall. It was hitting the wall. Is what was happening. I just wanted to put myself out of direct line of sight of that man's.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, it's trapped ogre's turn. He's gonna just try to grab Sebastian's head.
He's not next to Sebastian, so I don't see. Oh, the ogre, the
The
trapped
ogre,
Fuck.
yes, he's gonna reach through the grate and grab Sebastian's head.
So
Squish like grape.
Damn.
So an attempted grapple check. Got it. I'm gonna roll a dexterity. Well, I guess it would be acrobatics, huh?
Acrobatics or athletics?
I'm gonna give him athletics. He's got a better chance at that.
So it's a tie. I don't know who wins here.
I would assume the defender would win.
I thought it was whoever had the highest.
Beats it. Beats it.
Oh yeah,
beats
who
it.
has the highest modifier? He has a
he-
+4.
So does he. You know what? Let's break out the
So-
Google real quick.
Oh, isn't it a meets it beats it?
Well, but who beats who? Because they're combating
It's
each other.
contested.
That is a good
usually-
question.
Usually in contested rolls, the defender has deference, which means they win. If it's perfectly even across the board.
I'm taking a quick look here just to see. The grapple creature makes a contested athletics or dexterity versus the grappler's strength. If the grappled/resisted creature's total is higher, it escapes. On tie or failure, the status is unchanged, which would still be grappled or resisted.
Okay, so he's fine then. Because his current state is resisted technically, so his state doesn't change. He's automatic. He's resisted. Whew. We almost watched Sebastian die, guys.
You almost watched his head get squished like grape.
Yeah, I would not even stop you if you just said he made a strength check and popped his head like a grape. Like that's an ogre.
If it was
Dead ogre.
If it was a nat 20, that would have been it.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn, X.
Which one?
It's
Celeste.
Celeste.
Okay, I am going to move this way to just duck behind and like press myself against this wall, look out, see the Durgar over there, and be like, "Shit!" And
That's why I'm hiding behind the wall.
I know it makes sense. I'm not making fun of you or anything. Do
I'm
you
hiding
want
behind the
to be
wall
able
with an
to-
arrow in my back.
Do you want to be able to breathe fire?
And how would that help exactly?
You want good point. I'm just gonna cast Toll the Dead on this fucker.
Okay, that
Wait, what's the range on that? Fuck. 60 feet. Is he within 60 feet of me?
barely.
Okay, he's barely, yeah. So I'm gonna just Toll the Dead this motherfucker. 15 wisdom save.
He fails.
This is a normal roll. He takes 6 damage, not 14. Because he's not injured.
Okay.
Oh, no, it is 2d8 if uninjured, so it's 14.
Oh no, it's 2d8 if uninjured. He is injured.
Oh, he's injured, so it does more. Let me see.
It's 2d12.
Okay, so I should...
This guy's got some This guy's got some burn marks in his beard.
That's 7 damage. I'm hurt.
You know what? I will split the difference and make it 9.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll split the difference with you.
that hurt.
Hey, how is that for you?
That's fine. I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no. 9 is better than 7.
But less than 14.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna press myself against the wall and give myself full cover from this fucker.
All right.
That's my turn. I do not use my bonus action for anything.
And Valk, it is your turn.
So how smart is this?
Roll insight.
Well, I will say the last guy spoke. So at least he's smart enough to talk.
15. Durgars aren't the smartest of individuals, but they're not dumb. They've got, I'll tell you with the 15 that they have an intelligence score of 11. So I mean they're above
Average.
they are slightly above average intellect.
Slightly above average human.
+1 to intelligence.
You're saying they have the equivalent.
He has a +0.
+0
If you
to
want.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him.
They have the equivalent intelligence to Nessa.
I need
Oh
a
my God.
intelligence saving throw.
That's a nat 20.
So on a save, he takes half as much damage.
Okay. Alright, so he takes 3 damage.
Well, you still got him.
He's dead?
Wait,
Oh,
so
right.
that-
He took the fireball earlier. Of
He
course
took-
he's dead.
Yeah.
He took the fireball to his face.
I forgot you said he was the one that was fireballed. So I imagine he came out also charred on one side.
I did
got
say
big.
I did say that there was some there was some char in his beard.
Yeah, you did. Oh, man. This guy got fucked. Well, that's 2 of them. There's probably more. And there's also that thing. As Sebastian, by the way, when it's Sebastian's turn, he's just taking a step back out of the range of this thing.
Well, is that your turn, Valk? Valk? Did we lose Valk?
I think we
Ground
lost
control to Valkyrie.
Valkyrie is lost.
Come in, Valkyrie.
The beacons are lit. Valkyrie has been lost.
Well, I'm going to assume that is the end of her turn. So it is now Sebastian's turn.
We lost
Okay,
Valkyrie.
Sebastian is going to step back and then move across to this Durgar.
Well, it's attacks of opportunity.
That's you know what? He's not gonna kill this thing, and he doesn't want to be in its range anymore. So fuck it. Yeah.
All right, let's. This is just gonna be just a punch.
Okay, it's not gonna be a grapple check, so that's fine.
Yep, he tried going for the grapple, now he's just trying to slap. Which I forget, with unarmed strikes, you still get your proficiency bonus or your strength score, right?
Yeah,
It's not your-
it's just your strength score, and then the damage is 1 plus your strength score. Although for his size, I would do 2.
So that's a 30-20. So that's going to be 6 damage.
God damn.
I mean, to be fair, he's got a strength modifier of 4.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Sebastian just got
Yeah.
that hurt. Just like I imagine he just decks Sebastian right across the face as he's running by.
Yep.
Sebastian does a full 360 spin, steadies himself, and then runs over the Durgar. Can Sebastian see the type of lock this door has?
But real quick, I like the idea that the ogre hits him, he knocks Sebastian into the wall, and then Sebastian stumbles away.
Yes.
That's where the extra 1 damage came in.
Yeah. Bam. Does Sebastian see what kind of lock this is?
It is just a key lock, kind of like a cell.
Okay, so he's going to the Durgar just opened it. He's going to look around real quick to see if the key fell on the floor.
Roll investigation.
Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Correct one is the second one.
Well, I mean, it was a nat 20 anyway.
If you want to take it as the nat 20, you can.
I mean, it's a 17 hole is also going to work. It's finding a key.
Okay, so yeah, he immediately looks at the lock, sees the key on the ground, is gonna walk over, just quickly reach out, grab the key, and he's gonna just lock the fucking door if he can.
Key's a bit hot. It was hit by a fireball.
It's a bit hot, but he's got gloves on. So
Puts
he's
it in,
fine.
locks it.
Yeah, just quickly locks the door and then pulls the key out and just like steps back 5 feet again. Which I imagine the door you can't attack through, because otherwise, why would you have the door like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just standing there, like holding the key. That's like there's a little bit of sizzle as it starts to burn his gloves a little bit, but it's cooling down again.
You can let go of the key now, Sebastian. It's fine. I promise.
Continues to hold the key.
He is staring directly at Celeste, who like has peeked around the corner. He's like, "Good job, Sebastian." He's fine. You're fine, right, Sebastian? He just stands there staring at her, holding the key as it's now cooled down enough.
There's definitely smoke coming off of his gloves.
He's fine. He's got all sorts of resistance, I assume. He's wearing gloves anyways. He could probably pull a hot pan out of an oven. It's not that hot. It was only glowing.
Make a deception check. Make a deception check on that one.
Daily, you should get advantage on your insight.
Yeah.
I do not know the blacksmith. I never met.
Wait,
I have never
you
met.
don't.
I have only ever met Gorbok. 18. Give me that advantage.
Insight with advantage.
Oh, okay, so just roll.
Okay, maybe Red Hot's not as hot as you think it is.
I'm not fully convinced. I'm also not going to argue the matter.
Okay, Helly, I'm going to make a perception check to see if I hear anyone coming towards us. Like footfalls through the cords. I know Big Guy's probably pissed.
Still trying to grab at you guys through the bars.
Do we want to just put this thing down in its cage? We could just stand back and fire cantrips at it until it stops moving.
I would if I had cantrips, but I mean, I can stab at it with bars again.
I wouldn't get close. It almost got Sebastian. Which, keep in mind, Sebastian still has an arrow sticking out of his chest.
And Nessa has an arrow out of back.
Sticking out of my shoulder.
That man was a good shot.
Yeah, he was. He got 2 good shots off.
2 dirty 20s.
Oh no, I have 2 arrows sticking out of my shoulder.
Now you-
Thanks for reminding me.
Now you only got the 1 arrow.
The other one was for Sebastian.
Alright, can someone tell me
No,
what
I got
happened?
him at 2 dirty 20s.
Okay, so what happened is Sebastian found the key and locked the ogre in the cage. So it's just pissed off and stuck in a cage that it can't get out of. And you killed the
Wait,
Durgar that was
wait.
big.
Who hit
I
me with the first 20 damage then?
Oh, that was the ogre who hit you with his morning star.
I know I killed the big
You-
Durgard.
This guy.
Sorry. Give me a second. My internet went out and it's kind of screwed up everything, so I gotta get back into the table.
I'm gonna quickly roll perception to see if I notice anyone else coming this way, like heavy boot balls, people running. 13.
Not hearing anything right now.
Sebastian, do you hear anyone?
Slight problem.
What's the problem?
7. He does not.
I can't get back onto the map.
Let me see if I can force log you out. Kick player. Try again. You might need a refresh. Sebastian with a 7.
He doesn't notice anything.
He's looking between that key and that ogre, and that ogre's starting to hit that cell door.
Did the Durgar that we killed that's small still have a weapon? Well, I mean the big guy got small once he died, I imagine.
Yes.
But does this little guy have a weapon on him?
He has a javelin and a war pick.
Sebastian's gonna pick up both of those weapons and just stick the war pick in his belt and hold the javelin and drop the staff he had.
I'm gonna have to try to restart my computer. It's not loading, and a lot of my other pages aren't loading properly.
Okay, give it a restart.
Okay.
Do we want to do another break real quick?
Yeah, we can do another quick BRB.
All right, we'll be right back, folks.
Sorry, technical difficulties. Hashtag scuffed stream. And
Sorry
we
for
are
the
back.
Inconvenience. Everything was fucky wucky.
It happens to the best of us.
And the rest of us.
And the worst of us.
Okay,
And the last of us.
so
Like I said, the rest of us.
in turn order, it is now Nessa's turn. Because we are still technically in combat with Mr. Zombie Ogre getting very angry.
I am going to make sure that I'm not within melee distance. I'm not within melee distance. I am going to use 10 points of my lay on hands, and I'm going to heal myself for 10 points.
That's
idea.
fair.
And I'm just going to stand back and watch them. Wait, did I move myself?
You did move yourself.
I didn't intend to move myself. I was here, I think.
It doesn't matter a whole lot.
I'm just gonna stand back and watch them fire cantrips at it.
All right. Time to roll funny math rocks.
Funny math rocks? Are you rolling
I-
funny math rocks?
Well, it's Ogre's turn,
Okay.
so he's going to get his turn to attempt to break free. Because that button is not wanting to work for whatever reason. There's reasons. That's just going to be...
Okay, firebolt it is.
Okay. And now we get to roll...
He also only gets one attack, so...
Yes. Alright. He did do a good hit to that door. It's not necessarily looking bellowed out yet, but there was definitely a commotion.
Oh no.
Boom.
Boom.
Ah! Boom.
Definitely, everything in this entire castle knows we're here.
Now all of this castle knows you're here.
All of China.
Good. Somebody cast bonfire on it so I can burn his flag in it.
Alright, Celeste, it is your turn.
You did cast fireball. Like the first thing
No.
you did.
No, I mean I said bonfire.
Oh, bonfire.
I have concentration up, so I can't do it. I want to keep Expeditious Retreat for the next 10 minutes. So whose turn is it, Helly?
It's yours.
No, I was done. Oh, it is my turn. Never mind. I went right after Sebastian. I'm sorry.
Well, no,
I was reading spells. I'm sorry.
You go at
I'm
right
fine.
now. You go after the ogre.
Yeah. Okay. Firebolt. Fucking.
Roll to hit.
Let's do the attack. Normal.
That
18.
hits.
Okay. Damage. Normal. 12. Just bam. And,
All right.
And I literally just spin a rune in the air and say Fura and fire a firebolt out of the tip of my pen.
All right, it hits. Anything else?
That's all I can do. I'm not going to use... I don't need to move any... Actually, you know what? I am going to just move to here.
Behind the paladin.
Behind the paladin.
All right, Valk, it is your turn.
Enough damage for you.
You're doing great, sweetie.
First, I'm gonna move.
The reward after this. I almost died. Again.
What is the distance for this? Yeah,
It's close enough.
I'll put a bonfire in the cage.
Yes, thank
No,
you.
Icewind Dale knows you're here.
All right, it hits.
And then next turn she's gonna do firebolt, and it's going to take the bonfire damage.
All right.
It's a dex saving throw, but since the entire bottom of the cage is on fire, do you think it just can't escape it?
I mean, it failed regardless, so...
Okay.
We'd have to find someone to cling to the top of the cage, I'd imagine.
This thing's like trying to climb up the cage and bash the door open. This is going so well for him.
Spider-Manning the cage while he's attempting to bash the door.
Anything
That's
else?
the end of my turn.
All right, next is Sebastian.
Sebastian is going to, seeing all of this happen, look at the key in his hand, put it in his pocket, and then holding the javelin is just going to move over to here.
All right, anything else?
He's going to ready an attack action. If that door opens, he's throwing his javelin at this thing.
All right. Daily, your turn.
I ready my shield to deflect any attack going awry.
All right. You bunker.
Dodge action.
You bunker.
Dodge.
And bunker.
Yeah, bunker.
And
It's the tank dodge action. It's bunkering.
All right. It is our good friend the zombie ogre's turn. And
It's
you know,
probably Hoppins or Zoglins. This is ogre.
being stuck in a locked room, it's gonna get a little bit angry as its feet are burning.
He's angry.
Angry.
Does making him angrier make him more powerful? Because that's scary.
Well, that's gonna hit that, and let's roll this funny math rock.
Imagine it's kind of like a barbarian who's just using rage.
And bottom of the door is starting to flail out a little bit.
Okay. Dexterity
harder, hit him
saving
harder.
throw. It's the end of his turn, right?
It is now the end of his turn. He fails. I
Talia,
need
hit him again. Tap him again, Talia.
another 1d8.
2d8, because she's 5th level.
Oh, yes.
You can also, you can also scroll up to the one before and tap it again, too. 6. Nice.
No, you can't, because after you do the first damage,
Yeah. You could just roll the 2d8 as well.
I forgot about that part.
In the spell description, if you
physically
open it,
rolling
you can
dice
just click the
is
2d8,
an
but yeah.
option. I decided
Anyways,
whether I want to
continue.
physically roll if I
Hey,
want
your- Your turn now. X.
My turn, fantastic. Firebolt.
Roll the hit.
Oh, not that one. This one. I wanted the one that had the thing. So this one and then attack.
That-
15 to hit.
That hits.
That one, this one, the one
And that's
No,
11
that-
damage.
no one.
All right. Still alive.
Does he look like battered or beaten? Or
Oh, he's looking a bit crispy. The smell is starting to get a real bad smell.
Oh yeah, burning flesh. Great smell.
Burning rotten flesh.
Rotten.
Even better.
Because I was gonna say, oh, anyone up for hooked over, and then I remembered he was a zombie.
Yeah.
No?
All right.
Oh.
Uh,
No, actually. No.
Thalia, it's your turn.
Yep, firebolt.
Roll the hit.
Tap him again. Tap him again.
That hits.
Does it?
It-
He does not have AC, this guy.
Hey,
10 damage, yes.
do you want to know what its AC is?
Yes.
Like 8.
8.
Yes, I guessed it right.
Shit.
I mean, no, I know the ogre stat block.
Well, to be fair, that's pretty common for zombies.
Yeah, for zombies, it's usually like 8.
It's easy to hit
Is it
zombies.
massive health pool or
Actually
something?
killing them
Yes.
takes a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's big.
All right,
You
anything
just
else?
Keep hitting him.
All right, it's Sebastian's turn.
Sebastian's doing the same thing he did last turn. Just until the zombie breaks out, he is ready to throw his thing as soon as that door comes all the way open.
All right, Daily.
I am also going to
Just bunker down.
to lunge and attack. Bunker. I'm just gonna be like, I'm prepared to defend should this thing get out.
All right, it's Big Boy's turn again.
Good luck, fella. The OT is a bitch. Dude, if I wasn't holding concentration right now, I totally would have also put one of those down under him. Just double tap him every time.
Hey, you can see the area where the lock hits the frame rattles, but still holds.
Oh, he's still in. He's good.
And end of turn, so that's gonna be 2d8. Which is going to put him down.
Yay! Fire damage for the win.
I did nothing. Again, I tanked all of the dinner guys, though.
You
Yeah,
kept it in the
left them
cage
up.
is what you did. You kept it bottled
True.
up. That is the most powerful thing you could have
True.
done in this fight.
So granted, with it being larger, it could have went into the same space as her, pushing her out of the way.
Yeah, but it's not that bright.
Okay.
Are we still in initiative?
Well, because this is a enemy area, we will keep the initiative order going.
Okay.
So next up will be Celesta.
Okay. There's door over here, a passageway behind us, and another door.
Well, actually,
Came from...
real quick, now the combat has settled here. Let me give you the description of this room here.
Okay.
This wall is devoid of decoration. A frozen well stands in the hallway to the east. In three,
A frozen...
here would be the well. It was also being used for the drawbridge.
Okay.
3 iron cages pushed against one wall, one of which now containing the burnt corpse of a rotting ogre. The third cage is empty. Leaning against the wall near the cages is a wooden dog sled with ice clinging to it.
But no dogs.
No dogs.
Oh right, the ogre was pulling it.
Yes, and there are the 2 goats in the middle cage.
Okay.
We should rescue. Wait.
Yeah, those are the goats they stole.
Well, it's just like we should rescue the goats. We should set them free. And then I realized, wait, goats are stupid. We set them free. They're just gonna run off. They're just gonna fuck off. We should leave them in the cage for their own protection until we can secure them.
Perfect. I'm glad you came to the same conclusion I did.
So, in this room, you see the hallway leading up to the north, and then east. There's one to the northwest, and another in a room, and a door to the south.
It has only been so many turns, and that guy came from the one way. So I am guessing there's no one else in that direction. So I'm going to... executive decision. Eeny, meeny, miny, south. That's how I'm going to decide it. Because I'm going to base it off of the fact that this room over here, from what I've seen, is just kind of a single room. And I haven't seen any doorways out of that from where I'm at. And this down here is a door. And I worry that there's going to be people coming from that direction, from the direction that doesn't have doorways. So I'm going to move south. And how far can I move with a regular action heli? That's 30 feet.
Yes.
So if I took a dash, I could get to the door.
Yes.
Bonus action dash, and I'm going to rush to this door. Thank you. And use an action to investigate the door.
Okay.
I'm basically trying to tell if it's locked and trapped.
Give me 1 second here just to proofread over things. The door is not locked. In roll investigation for traps.
13.
You detect no traps.
Okay. I am going to.
You detect no
Just-
traps.
Yeah. I don't get in my head, Daily. I'm taking this how it is.
I will say
I'm not going to get paranoid.
I will say right now, if there are or not, I will respond to that in the same way based on the roll. So that is not that is not a metagame thing. It's just that you don't see any.
Yeah. You're getting in my head daily. You're getting in my head daily. I am just going to open the door. Does it open towards me or away?
Opens towards you.
Okay. If it opens towards me, I'm going to follow the door as I open it and wait a second and then peek my head. And I'm just I'm not looking into this room. I am hiding behind the door with it open for a moment. I want to wait to see if anyone notices.
Okay.
So that's my turn because no one's going to notice on my turn and make any difference.
All right. Valk, it is your turn.
You should be asleep, my love. It's late. Are you okay? I completely lost my train of thought. What's going on?
I have just run south, and I'm half opening a door and hiding behind it.
All right. How far from me are you?
About 50 feet.
All right. I can move. What is my? Oh, 30. I'll use my dash action to get up behind you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. To give you support.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
All right. Steven had distracted me.
You're fine. Next up is Sebastian.
Sebastian, seeing Celeste just suddenly take off in a direction, is going to follow suit, and seeing that she's really fast right now, is going to dash, and he's going to run right up and if he can, through the door.
You know what? I will allow it. I will allow it for the funny.
Okay, he's going to run up, and he's basically just going to get just inside the door, essentially, and he's going to look around, see if there's any enemies.
He sees a bunch. He sees 8 locked doors that look like cells.
What's this over here?
That is a window.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think that was meant for us.
Yeah.
Nope. So it's a window.
It is a barred window.
Is this like a hallway over here?
It is stairs.
It is stairs up or down?
Give me 1 second to take a look here to see if I can get you that information. I will say down.
Okay, thank you. And that's his whole turn. He just ran in here and looked around.
All right, Daly, it's your turn.
I'm also going to take a dash action. Just come right on up here behind Talia.
All right. Celesta, it is your turn.
I peek around the door, see that Sebastian is completely unmolested at this point, and I'm going to just quietly move around the door and around, like, open the door the rest of the way, move around Sebastian, and look around. And I'm going to
It,
move to like here, and I'm going to listen for sounds.
This chamber appears to be a cell block lined with stone doors that have small barred windows set into them at a dwarf's eye height. Snow and wind enter the room through a barred window in the northeast corner. It looks out towards the snow-covered bunker that guards the main entrance.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus set. Well, how far away are they from me? Just from here. Well, okay, so 30 feet to get here. So I am going to... Well, I guess I'll go to the one that's closest. I'm going to walk over to the door that's closest to me, and I'm going to very gently knock on it. Just tap a small rhythm on it, and see if there's anything from behind the door.
I mean, there are slits to look through. Are you wanting to look through, or are you just knocking?
Can I quietly open the slit and look through?
Yeah.
Okay, I quietly open the slit and look through.
That cell is empty.
Right back.
Okay. Can I move to the next one and do the same thing in the same turn?
I've
I've got lots of movement. I just don't know if these count as actions or...
I will let you get the next one for free.
Okay. I'll move to the next one and check it as well.
It is also empty.
Okay, that's my turn. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
I'm quickly reading over something. Okay. Next up is Valk.
I want to throw a detect magic into that room.
Okay. Check something here real quick.
It's an innate spell casting.
Yeah. It's concentration 10 minutes, focused on self, radius of 30 feet.
Yeah.
And it tells you the school of magic, and it's any visible creature or object in the area.
If there is any magic.
Yeah, and it's just that you can see it.
Yes.
You can sense it within 30 feet, and then if you see it, you can tell what type of magic it is, if it's magic.
You are picking up no magic.
Okay. I am going to move into the room. Can I move this radius with me?
I've moved it with you.
Thank you.
Still nothing.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, next is Sebastian.
At least we know there's no zombies or skeletons in those 4 cells. Sebastian's turn. Sebastian is going to walk right up to the top of these stairs leading down and stand right there and keep a watch.
Okay.
Turns out he wasn't
And he's
Scott,
going
just
to
wanted attention.
and thinking back to the arrows, he's going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Next up is Nessa.
I am going to cautiously move into the room.
You can get up as far as Thalia is here.
No, I'll stand next to Thalia. And I'm gonna ask what's going on.
There's cells.
There more
There's none in... These are cell doors. There's no one in these two, but we want to check all of them. They had an undead in the last one.
Alright,
Should we head downstairs?
you point out...
We
Okay.
should probably be quiet. I'm sure they woke everyone up, but we should still probably be quiet.
So Oh, which ones have you checked again?
These two against my wall.
Okay, so I could move.
I
against
can't.
that wall next
I
turn,
can't
so-
detect anything. Against that wall.
Hmm. I mean, how did you detect? Like, what type of detect did you use again?
Uh,
Oh, detect magic.
I have an innate sense of, or I can activate an innate sense of magic. Usually somewhere around 30 feet away from me.
Okay. Actually, because I misunderstood something. You do sense some some magic to the south.
Okay.
As you cannot directly
Retconning.
see it, you don't know what school it is, but you do sense something to the south. My apologies.
Retconning what I just said to add that there is something to the south of us. I just don't know what.
Well, if it's in a
Okay.
cell and it's
I would
magical,
like
my
to-
money is zombies.
I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay.
Is divine sense based on sight?
No, it's just I open my awareness to detect such forces. So long as it's not behind total somewhere. And we can see through the slats in the doors.
So
Total.
What
The
is your
slots are all closed right now.
yes, the slots are closed. And what does your divine sense look for?
Celestial Fiend or Undead.
Nothing.
Well, whatever it is, it's not an undead.
Daily, you can't see anything into those rooms. They're behind total cover, whatever it is. So there's magic in that room that's behind total cover.
All I'm saying is I can't sense undead. Or celestial
Helly-
or fiend.
Helly, would I know what this ability is and how it works?
Uh,
Magically speaking?
roll religion.
Religion check. Okay, let's see
Because-
if I
because-
remember any.
Because
that
this is
true.
this is not magic in Arcana. This is magic in religion. And
It's okay. I'm good at that too. 23.
yeah, you definitely know that she's not she's not seeing something's right here.
Nessa, that's a paladin ability, correct?
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
Sure.
if you can't see the thing or directly observe it, you still can't tell if it's undead until you can see it.
So maybe we open the door and we see it.
We can open the slits and peer in. Let's do that. So whose turn is it now, Helly? Mine?
It will be yours.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Unless Daly, well, actually no, Daly moved into the room. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved into
Well,
the room.
I am going to move over to here. And I am going to. In case of emergency, I'm going to hold a cantrip and I'm going to hold a firebolt in case something comes out of those doors, because whatever it is, it's either undead or some sort of construct, but if it's a magical item, all the better. This is a prison though. I'm doing the math in my head. It's not happy.
Okay. And next up will be Thalia.
So while the prison's to the south, so down here.
Yep. And as you move, you do feel that there is the array or the range in which you're detecting something is expanded.
It feels big?
Bigger, closer.
Bigger? So there's more of them. Because
I-
these cells so far have only been 10 by 10. At
I-
most.
I don't know.
That's disconcerting.
We're gonna have to look into the cells.
Well, pull the slot. At least it's safe-ish.
Yeah, I'll open the slot to the door that I feel like is closest to the magic.
I mean, you're feeling magic in a full range along these bottom doors.
Then the one closest to me.
All right. You open the door. And you see what looks to be a commoner who has been mutated into a plant.
Ew. Ew.
Into
Ew.
Oh.
me?
Ew.
What is it? Transmutation magic? Necromancy?
It is
magic?
necromancy.
Is there
Ew.
anything we can do for the poor fellow?
Oh well, it's
fellow.
it's going to stab at you because it has a
Through the
spear.
slot.
Well, she opened the. Yeah, it's stabbed through the slot. It can see her. It can make the attacks.
I would give it disadvantage because of how small the slot is.
I was gonna give her 3/4 cover.
That works too.
I'll take 3/4 cover.
I figured you would. So let me roll funny math rocks. Because we all love funny math rocks here.
I love your funny math rocks, dear man.
That is a 22.
Yes, that is.
So 3/4 is a +5 to your AC.
What is my AC?
Oh.
I'll be
Bad.
completely honest. This is the first time I've been hit, and I don't think I've actually found where my
Oh my
AC on
gosh,
this
it
sheet
is.
is.
Your AC is 11 at base.
Do you have armor on?
And that's with whatever armor that's
No, I don't.
auto-calculated.
No, I don't currently have armor on. So
Okay, so
yes,
it is
that
11.
hits.
So yeah, you have 6. So you have 16 AC with the 3/4, so that hits. So now I get to roll. Okay, that's 4 damage. As you open the slot and just a spear just kind of stabs through the eye hole. You get pegged in the shoulder.
As a reaction, can I close the slot?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close it.
A spear shoots out of the slot after you look in, grazes your cheekbone, and takes a chunk out, like a line out of your ear, and you just immediately close the slot.
Nope, fuck this shit.
I mean, well, the plant, which means it's not exactly undead.
She didn't tell us it was a plant. This all happened before she could tell us anything.
Yeah, true.
Not an expert, but I don't think plants have legs or spears, but this one does.
I am so confused by what you just said, but vastly fascinated.
It's a plant that stabs me with a spear.
Is the door locked?
Is the door locked, Ellie?
No.
Oh.
And like that, the 4 other doors start to open.
Oh no.
Kelly.
Kelly, you absolute wonderful, awful bastard.
You
Oh,
bastard.
man.
You bastard.
Okay, and anything else on your turn? You've used your action.
Has she used all of her movement yet?
She's used about
Nope.
I'll say she's got about 10 feet left.
Gonna back up 10 feet.
I'll allow it.
Probably wise.
No attack of opportunity because the door's still there and it hasn't opened it yet.
Yes, that one has not opened its door yet. That's why there's no attack of opportunity.
Fuck.
I forgot about attack of opportunity. It's a walking plant with a spear.
I can see that.
This one walks out,
Several others.
and to give this a description, even though you can kind of see it on the icon, is that it looks like a human who's been half transformed into a mushroom. It doesn't.
Zombies.
It doesn't look
This
pretty.
kind of a zombie shit.
This ain't a zombie. I'll say.
Kind of a zombie.
I'll tell. All right, and this one here is going to make an attack. Okay, why are you not letting me do the things I want to do? You're just gonna sit over here. And well, a 7 does not hit.
Okay, it's good. They're not. They missed. It's
Yes.
good enough for me.
It
That
did.
is only attack.
That it is.
Thank God.
And that's its turn. It is now Sebastian's turn.
Sebastian,
What am I?
seeing these doors open, does some math and is going to run because Nessa's right next to Celesta, basically. He's just going to move right to this door and do what he'd do best with the javelin in his hand. So I'm just gonna make I don't have attacks for him. I don't know where to click that.
Give me 1 second and I will.
Yeah. Because I don't have a javelin for him.
Ignore that. I was just checking something.
A spear's kind of like a javelin, isn't it? Same stat block.
It's, I mean, spear has a javelin has a different damage. I think. Let me check.
Yeah, javelin's meant for throwing specifically.
Spear's 1d6.
Javelin is a d6.
So it's the same stats for stabbing.
And it has thrown instead of two-hand ability. So
yeah,
the spear has versatile. So
regardless, he's stabbing with it.
Yeah, 2 stabs right to this guy. Does he hit him?
Well, the roll. That is. I lost the stat block for this guy. First attack misses. Here, I'll reveal to everybody.
Thank you.
And second attack, that one hits.
It did not reveal the dice roll.
That I was working on it.
Okay. So the 15 hits?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, why can I not do a damage roll for that? Why are you being dumb?
I don't know.
Well, just roll a d6. And then his modifier for... I'm assuming we're using strength for this.
Mm-hmm.
Will be a +2. That's 5 damage.
To Sebastian?
Sebastian did 5 damage.
Okay. That's good.
Sebastian
Not
did not
dead,
hurt.
but he
Sebastian did not hurt himself in confusion.
Yeah, I just only saw one of the dice rolls and I'm like, wait, he's saying 5 damage and I'm reading spears. Sorry.
Okay. Anything else on his turn?
Yeah, Sebastian doesn't have anything else on his turn, so he's done.
All right. Now it's this one's turn.
Oh no. They're gonna try and surround Talia. Whatever shall I do?
Good thing for you is that these things don't have pack tactics.
Yes, because you're.
Well,
Who must not be
That was an-
named.
That was an
Because you're not a
uncharitable thought.
psychopath.
so typically you would use a modified version of a tribal warrior for this, which have stat blocks or which have pack tactics, but being converted into mushrooms has lost that part of their brain place. That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Why? Okay, so why can I not select that to roll to hit? We're just gonna.
You might need to. Are you actually targeting Talia?
I am targeting. Well, anyway, that's another 4 damage.
Hmm.
This is what it's like to be on the front lines, Thalia.
I think this is the first player I ever played that's front line.
All right, Daly, it's your turn, and you're seeing these weird ass mushroom people walking out of these cells.
I'm gonna rush the ones that are attacking Talia and attack on the flank.
That'll
I'm
help.
gonna be badass come my turn. So I actually kind of need 2 turns to be badass, but
What does flank give me advantage on again?
Just attacks.
Attack rolls.
Yes. Okay. So attack with advantage.
Yep,
Yeah.
that hits.
All right.
I mean, it's a 23. Jesus.
Yeah, it. And you're attacking that
Alright,
one.
that's Yeah.
All right, there you go.
7, and do I divine smite?
Nah, they're small. Just hit it again, and if it doesn't go down, then think about Divine Smite.
Alright. We're hitting it again. For 11.
You gotta save your spells, Nessa. You're our healer.
Well, I don't. Well, no. Oh, never mind. I thought you were saving as a macro, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Attack. Advantage.
Another 23.
Nah, that one doesn't hit. I don't know what you're talking about.
And 11 damage. Nice.
All right, so that one has perished.
Yeah, see?
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay.
Though I would like to position myself so my shield is between me and the other one.
All right. Well, it is now the one that Sebastian hit.
You're not getting through Sebastian until he's dead.
You think that wasn't the plan?
I know that's the plan. That's why Sebastian's there. He's keeping Talia from getting flanked.
That's a 16.
To hit Sebastian? That's gonna hit Sebastian.
Okay. Why are
what's
you...
Sebastian's health pool like?
He's got 35 health.
He's taken a lot of damage today.
He is not even bloodied yet. He's not even at half health. He's not even worried yet. He's a fighter. He's not scared.
Does he know how to worry?
That is 2 damage to Sebastian.
He has emotion.
He does not know what worrying is. He's a frontline fighter that was handcrafted by a crazy wizard, so...
But
Oh.
he seems to feel concerned when you're not within view.
Yeah, the only time he feels any kind of unease is when I'm not there.
Okay. Next is this one, and it's gonna move to here.
Motherfucker.
So these have some sort of intelligence.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
They're flanking, yeah.
I have to have some sort of intelligence to pick up flanking.
Yep. Kill it.
So,
Don't worry,
I-
I'll help.
Actually, how are you targeting for this?
Me?
Daily.
How am I? What?
You're
Oh, it's just in the little player, the token controls in the top right corner, and then it's the second thing down. And then I can actually
okay.
target.
That's my targeting does different things. We'll worry about that later. Target, melee attack, advantage. That's a 16.
Yep.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's just not immediate. We're just not gonna worry about it. And 1d6. That is another 6 damage.
Why does every time I change my hit points, it rolls a con save?
Because you're concentrating on your detect magic.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's doing your con saves for you auto magically.
And
I
you've been
like
succeeding.
that. I like that.
Yeah.
All
Too bad
right.
it's on the bonfire that's cooking the ogre.
No, it's detect magic.
Oh, it's detect magic now. Right. Never mind.
Hi, Daily.
What type of damage are they doing?
What?
It is
Aw, fuck.
it
Wait,
is
no,
piercing
wait,
damage.
Am I flanked?
You are not flanked.
Technically flanked right here. I'm flanked. Fine.
You are indeed not flanked.
Beautiful.
But that is a 22.
Fuck.
Not even making that shit up.
God damn it, Helly. Why is it your luck that you always get past the tank's heavy armor?
Hey man, I'm not making the shit up. I reveal it to everybody.
I know, and I hate it.
What's the damage?
4 damage.
Oh, wish I had.
Hey X, it's your turn now.
I am still thinking about what I
Does
want to do.
Does this little icon mean I'm being
That's
targeted?
yes. That is me targeting. That is my ass targeting
Hey,
you.
Helly.
Yes.
If I drop concentration, I lose my haste, but I could get Dragon's Breath. But it's a 15-foot cone. It's not enough to get these dudes. I'm sorry. I've been trying to think about what I'm doing for a bit because I've got spells and I'm trying to decide what I want to use. But I'm going to move over to here. Can I get both of these guys in a 15-foot cone? I don't think so, right? Oh, I can. I can get both these guys. It'll get Nessa too.
Gonna put me in the middle of another one of your spells there, Celeste?
15. Well, that's not quite.
15 foot from me. Yeah. I used the measurement cone tool from my character's edge to here. That's yeah.
I mean,
So I
this
can
is
hit both these guys and Nessa.
yeah. It's a bit weird, but the grid spacing for this map is weird.
Okay.
I haven't gone through and fixed it.
Rather than 5-foot grids.
Yeah, well, I haven't gone through and fixed it because I would have to redo all of my walls, and I could not be fucked.
DC 15 dex save, Helly, for these guys. Nessa, you're safe.
Okay, 15 save. That's a fail.
When we
And
are
that's a
done with this,
fail.
Celesta, you and I are gonna have words about casting fucking spells on my location.
You're fine. I keep
me
you
out.
safe.
Freak me out.
5 damage.
That's
Fuck,
that's
that was a
unfortunate.
That was a 1, a 2, and a 2 plus my modifier. That was
That's
just a 1, a 1, 2, and a 2. That is so brutally awful.
that's
I
not
wasted a
good.
spell slot on that shit.
You really did.
Fucking hate that.
Okay.
Bonus action. Do I have anything with bonus action? No. Okay, I'm done.
All right, Valk, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay.
Oh, no. I like where this is going.
That's another spell slot.
It is. But I can't do any cool things with it till next thing. So as it is, I am going to just kind of wail on this guy with a quarterstaff.
Well, that last you had was your crossbow out.
Oh, that's true.
Also, was your quarterstaff which you last had equipped before your crossbow? That's currently in the dog sled because you dropped it to quick draw your
Yeah.
crossbow.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh fuck.
so I
You're
still
still
have,
hasted. Do you have Thunderwave?
still have my cross. So haste only allows weapon attack. That's through my.
So do you still want to haste knowing you don't have your weapon?
If-
You made that decision when you didn't know.
If you want to retract your haste, I will allow it.
No, because I need it for my next turn. I have to cast it a turn ahead
Okay.
for what I want to do. But I will use my action.
Haste is your action.
You gains one additional action that can be used to make a weapon attack: dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah.
So I will still, because it was an action this turn, I will still allow for that extra action.
Would I? Do I want to take the opportunity attack?
That is up to you.
I will be right back.
You could disengage and move. Then you don't take any opportunity attacks, and then you're prepped for your next turn.
Yeah, I will disengage and move.
I would move like as much of your movement as you can.
Ew, that's 30 feet. That's 30 feet.
This room's about 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Meh.
move up there.
Meh.
Stop mocking me. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I have made weird noises
didn't
like
know I
that
was
since I
mocking
was
you.
a child.
Oh, I understand. It doesn't mean I'm not going to give you crap about it.
No,
I
that.
thought one of the
By the
boys
way,
was doing that sound. I'm sorry.
by the way, if I ever do that, I'm just joining the bit. I want you to know that.
Yes.
Just how my
Okay,
brain
I'm
works.
not actually upset. I mock myself because I still do it. It's a habit I picked up as a child to annoy my mother.
Okay. I love it then.
All right. Time to swing on the paladin.
Someone's gotta be wailing on the paladin.
Oh, don't worry.
I
This one's
hope.
only a 15.
Nessa.
Doesn't hit.
Sebastian's turn.
Nessa.
Sebastian is going.
Disengage in your next action.
Now I
I'm-
whack at these two guys.
You're in my way.
Oh. Okay.
Why won't it let me roll? There it is. And another one.
8 and 12.
First one doesn't.
One of those hits.
What you doing, sir?
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a
What you doing, little
d6.
man?
Where's the? Oh
You're
wait,
not supposed
is
to
there
do
not a way for me to just roll a dice? Is
Uh,
it slash
type
dice?
/ roll number of dice, D dice number. So 1d6.
Whoop! I don't know what just happened.
Roll space 1d6.
I accidentally hit a button and it changed everything on my screen for a second. So give
Well,
me a
you,
sec.
you left the scene for a moment.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I think I hit like F12 or some shit, and it did something weird. So give me a second.
Hey, do you want me to roll the damage for you real quick?
Yeah, will you roll the d6 for me?
The d6 plus 2, that is 8 damage.
Hey, thank you for rolling high.
Hey, you got him. Target down.
How's target down? Cool. If the target is down, he is going to move to the guy that's behind him. That's the closest.
Well, there's the one that was flanking Valk, and then there's the one that just stabbed at Daly, and they're about the same distance.
The one that was flanking Valk.
He's there.
Yeah, because Nessa's next to the one that stabbed. So, yeah, that's his turn. While I wait for this to load.
All right. Daly, it's your turn.
I'm a disengage. And I am going to move. How far back can I move? I'm just gonna move.
You
all the way
can,
back.
you can get just about anywhere in this room. You're pretty much in the center.
Go, Thalia.
Okay. Next up,
The name ever since.
next up is the one that is swinging against Sebastian. Because Sebastian walked up to it and decided he wanted to fight. That's a 6. That's his turn. Now we're gonna take a stab at Celeste. That's a 21. So that is 7 damage, X. Ooh. Alright, that's that turn. It is now your turn, X. I'm not hearing you if you are talking.
That hurt. I was talking the whole time, but that hurt. As I have established with Celeste, although I haven't established it here, she takes the spear to the kind of like to the side of her chest and has a full-blown meltdown and casts fireball directly at its feet.
Alright. Time for some. So let's see. How big is that?
Here.
That's gonna get them all.
Yep. And in this freak out, she is protecting herself and Sebastian.
So,
Instinct wise, just full instinct.
dex save.
You're not in this range.
Alright, they're all taking full damage.
Get fucked. 24.
You got them.
Yeah. And out of the smoke, you see the smoke like swirling around her, and she's like breathing heavy and like has a wild look in her eyes.
All right.
Well, they weren't undead.
All right.
Daily, the minute those doors opened, your character knew they were undead. Your ability was still active.
They're not undead.
Oh, they're not?
They were
Great.
fungus.
Even worse.
They're
They're a
plants.
different extent of death.
They're plants.
Actually, no.
That's gross.
Technically, fungus isn't a plant.
But that they are classified as plant.
Anyways, now that fit of rage is done. Well,
All right.
basically panic attack, absolute terror, immediate activation of her trump card.
All right. And do you guys want to do anything? Do you want to do anything in this room? Or are we good to end here for the evening because we are a bit over time?
We can explore this room next time.
Yeah, I say we're done for the evening.
Well, I just want to
That's
know.
a great way to end it.
Well, I wanted to know if you guys wanted to interact with Celesta's panic fireball, or if that's
come back to that.
That's something we can leave for next time. We're gonna start next time with that.
okay. That is perfect. That is
Then I
perfectly
kinda-
fine.
Is it bad that I kind of hope we get into another fight before my haste runs out?
Oh, you're gonna be feeling it out when that runs out. How long does haste last for?
1 minute.
Minutes. No,
Ooh.
1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute. That's you're not gonna be happy.
10 rounds.
10 rounds. So we'll let me. I'm gonna end this combat for right now, just so we have because it will be just one round in, be round 2 of Talia's haste effect.
Okay.
So, but I think that will do it for us here this evening. We will be back next week with more Dungeons and Dragons tomfoolery and who the heck knows what else. So we hope to
next week, boys, girls, and squirrels.
so we hope to see you all then, and everybody have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.